So I know there were a lot of uncertainties with the last video. I got some really good feedback, some really good criticism, and this is the brand explanation video that I'm talking about now. Going into this project, I've been teaching full-time at a high school, teaching the manufacturing, how to manufacture different products, and also, really improving my video and videography and photography skills. While also, getting comfortable in front of the camera and just learning how to talk to people. So through that journey, I reached a point last week where I felt that, okay, I have all the skills I need, I'm ready to start this. So what you're seeing now in Hypemachine is it's literally just a skeleton, but the main point, the key vision is there. And so what is Hypemachine? It's really a brand or a company that directs attention. And what do I mean by attention? I mean social media. The current political situation right now has opened the doors for so much communication through social media. And I realized, these platforms will continue to be platforms that appreciate educational content. And that's really the key here. I'm an educator by trade, and I want to use Hypemachine as an education tool, not as just entirely a clothing brand. I'm making clothing because it's a great way to kind of put the name out there and also to demonstrate a lot of the things that I want to teach. For example, how to make clothing. These are videos that I've already been making for my students, and so kind of improving on those and creating videos where people can watch and learn how to do things, I think would be very helpful for a lot of people who might want to start businesses in the future. And so Hypemachine is really an educational tool. Black Lives Matter movement is incredibly important, and I really want to stress how deeply I feel about this entire situation. And I thought that it was irresponsible of me to start something without recognizing the pain, the hurt, and the lack of consideration that we give some people, some members of our community. It really angers me to see a lot of the violence from authorities, on social media. But that's the thing, right? It inspired me to start this so I can spread news about, okay, why is drug use bad? What are the pros and cons of, certain things or certain choices that you can make in your particular environment. I was a college student, and I went to UC Irvine for my first year and a half. And yeah, I was part of Greek life, and I completely understand how college life is. And so, there are a lot of things that I learned and a lot of mistakes that I made, huge ones in fact, that I know other people are making as well. And if I can spread news of that, that would be very, very helpful, I think, to a lot of my close friends and a lot of other people who really matter to me, right? Anyone who watches this, I feel like matters to me because, yeah, they're willing to give me a shot. And this project is like, obviously going to be a work in progress for many, many months. I'm looking to 6 months right now is the timeline that I've figured out. What I need to do, like what is my agenda, what is my to-do list during that time. So I'm willing to listen to people's feedback and just reiterate on the company idea, the designs especially, because those designs, the clothing is really what I'm speaking through to people right now. I have almost perfected, making videos that I appreciate. And there definitely has to be some level of balance between entertainment and then education, because people will just not be interested anymore if it's just straight, think about this, think about that. That's not something that I found, while teaching my underprivileged students is not effective. So, going forward, I want to create entertaining content, but yeah, it's always going to be related to the brand and the brand message, which is, inspiring change and directing attention. Basically, my message, my takeaway is that this is a work in progress, and I would love your guys' feedback and your criticism, because that's important, especially right now. People are commenting on posts when they usually don't comment because something matters to them. And I want this to be a brand that people think about, right? That look to provoke their mind. And so please communicate with me on, what inspires you, what criticisms you have for my ideas, because I'm always willing to, change my perspective in any way possible. And yeah, just talk to me. I've really gone out of my way to talk to as many people as possible for these past 2 weeks. So yeah, feel free to chat, and I would be happy to give you guys a call.